Hi guys, Camping with Josh here. Today I'm off to the woods to test my hot tent hammock shelter and also cook up a Christmas dinner in the woods. It is the season after all, so I'll see you guys at camp. Well guys, it's Christmas, it's that season to put on the hippie top and the Santa hat to match. Oh, I love Christmas, it's my favourite time of year, I love being festive. So what I'm going to do is set up my Onetigris shelter, which is a hot tent hammock shelter, which I'm very excited about. First time ever setting it up as well, so I'll see how that goes. I'm going to get that strung up and then get the stove on and cook some food. But before I cook up that amazing meal that I've got planned, let's get sheltered. Now I have to set this up high, but I didn't know I have to do it this high. What I'll do, I'll leave that there for now, set up on that tree there, and then play around with it and adjust it. Bit wobbly. So I've managed to set it up now to the best of my abilities. I'm going to tidy it up, tighten it up a bit more once I get the hammock in. There's loads of room in there. I'm really happy with this. It's going to look really good once it's done. But it's the first time doing it, so I cheated a little bit and used some bungees. Sometimes it's better to use something you're used to. I'm not the best person at knots. That's something next year I really want to give a go. More knot skills. But I've got some bungees down, just got it all stretched out, put the hammock in, tidy it up a little bit, peg it down a bit more, and I should be good to go. Let's do it. So what's really cool about this door is that there's a zip, of course, to come in and out of it. But there's also a couple more here which are attached. So when I get into my hammock and sit down in it, the zip comes down and then I can adjust it when I'm out of it. Completely trap the heat in without losing it with having this completely open, which would completely defeat the object of it, wouldn't it? It's meant to be a hot tent, it's meant to be enclosed, it's meant to keep you warm. So there we are, it's looking good. I'm going to get all my bed sorted now and then the stove and start cooking. I'm excited and hungry. And little windows. Look at this. You can see what's going on outside. Beautiful view as well. So I've gone back to my sleigh to collect some dry woods, because this woodland here is actually permission, which is great. So that means I get to come here and have a bit of fun in the woods without looking around too much if anyone's going to walk across the campsite. But also I don't want to be cutting down too many of their trees, and it's mainly here pine as well. So sometimes when you're burning pine, it can get quite sticky, and I don't want to have a bit of a nasty job for me to get home to sort out. So I've got some dry wood for my food for the stove, and it should burn really nicely, including a bit of kindling. And with it being darker nights as well, it saves me a bit of time as well to enjoy the daytime while it's here. So let's get the stove on. I always get asked in my YouTube videos, Josh, what are you using here, what are you using there? From anything from tents, hammocks, sleeping bags, axes, saws, fire lighters. I always link everything in the description, so if you're interested, have a look through, maybe add something on your wish list for Christmas. And what I've been asked recently is, Josh, what are the fire lighters do I use? And I've been using the Woodcycle ones. In my last video when I camped in the snow, I got the campfire going with it, and along with my stove as well. They're brilliant, they're eco-friendly, recycled, and it just, with one bag, just gets the fire going. Absolutely perfect. So I'll link those in the description for you guys to have a look through. Can't wait for this stove to get going, because I am getting hungry. So as I'm waiting for the oven to get to about 200 degrees to get my food cooked, I'm gonna have a cheeky beer. The fire is looking inviting, but there's plenty of time for that when I get in there later on. When it gets dark, there's probably about an hour left of sunlight. So I'm trying to enjoy as much of this woodland as possible before I head in. But I'm going to be heading there soon anyway to prepare some veg for my Christmas dinner. I've got a turkey joint with stuffing inside, cauliflower, carrots, broccoli, potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, parsnips, Brussels sprouts, some gravy. I can't think what else, but you'll soon see. It's going to be a delicious meal, that's for sure. It's going to be a feast. It is the season after all. It's time to get merry. Merry Christmas, guys. Oh wow. Oh yes. Brass monkey and 2x2. Delicious. this is nice. My work will be done for the year next week. Well, the time of this upload I'll be done, and I can just chill and sit back with the family, enjoy some festive cheer with them, enjoying the real meaning of Christmas, celebrating and opening presents with the kids and doing some fun stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's nice just to end the year and toast to a good one, because it has been a good year, and it's good to look back on it while I'm here. My last camp for the year. Yeah, my last solo at least, in a way. Might go for a little camp with the family, we'll see. But guys, you've made this year wonderful. Your kind words, your encouragements, your advice, your wisdom, it's been lovely and greatly received. So thank you so much for supporting what I'm doing and supporting this channel by following and liking and subscribing. If you're watching this and have not subscribed yet, do it now. Please. Because next year is going to be amazing. I've got some great adventures to come, and this is just the beginning. So thank you all for supporting this channel, all 5,000 of you. Thank you so much. And what I'm going to do now, go in the hot tent, see what the temperature is on that oven, and get the food on. Right guys, it's that time. It's that time to make it festive, because it is Christmas after all. Whee! Oh mate, that's looking great. I love it. It's Christmas. Oh, it feels like Christmas now. And for my starter, I'm gonna have this double deep fried gingerbread imperial stout by Vault City, coming in at 16%. Like I said, it's Christmas, so cheers. Oh, look at that. Good thing it's a little can. It's a strong one, but it's going to be tasty. Oh wow, that smells good. Wow. Oh, it smells definitely like gingerbread, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Delicious. So the vegetables are roasting. Got a few more boiling, like the Brussels sprouts and all that good stuff. The meat is done, the turkey, the pigs and blankets. But I'm going to put them back in just to warm it through a little bit more, because it could do a little bit more as well. But then I'll get the gravy on and I should be good to go. Get the mulled wine for pudding. And maybe a mince pie as well. Cheers guys, I'm having a wonderful time. It's so good here, nice and chilled. Still got the door open, still quite warm with the stove, but I got plenty of wood to keep me warm during the night once I close the doors off. So I'll catch you guys once the dinner is done. Cheers. Nice bit of onion gravy, just to mix all the flavours together. I cooked more veg than I need, just in case some get burnt. But the ones I choose for myself, I will eat, of course. And then the leftovers, give them to the reindeers, I think. This looks good. All the trimmings. Oh yeah. Bit of stuffing on there. Oh, so soft. Try one of these roast potatoes. So good. Turned out so well. A little bit more tricky cooking on a stove than the traditional oven at home, but it's done well. Just falling apart. I'm not a massive fan of cranberry sauce. I'm all about the apple sauce. So I'm going to slap some of that on, if not all of it. So good, so tasty. Definitely one of the best meals I've cooked in the woods, that's for sure. Yorkshire pudding, broccoli. Pigs in blankets. Look at that. Get a bit of apple sauce on there. Oh, and just like that, all done, all done. But yeah, what I'm going to do, chill out for a bit, chill by the fire, keep nice and warm, close this door down as well just to trap it all in, have a mince pie, maybe a bit of cheese, who knows. Still early, so yeah. Alright, I'm going to shut this down now. Let's go inside. This shelter is amazing, nice and warm, keeping me toasty and warm. What I have learnt though, for next time, have the shelter slightly lower, because the skirt of the actual shelter itself is a little bit raised, so there is a breeze coming in, but at least there's a bit of air circulation going on, especially having a stove on. But yeah, the trees, I should have them a little bit further apart just to make it nice. But it's working, it's working. As you guys know, when you're setting up a tent, it takes twice as long to pull up the first time, and you never get it right the first time, but the second time you've got it. So I'm looking forward to taking this out again. Probably take it out in January, probably. Give it a whirl again before it gets warm again in the spring. Make the use out of these hot tent shelters. And the cool thing about this, you don't even need a hammock with it. You can literally just use it as a shelter, and then you have a bit more room in it. So I might do something a little bit different next time without the hammock, to utilise the space, because there's a lot of it. Definitely could fit a couple of people in there for sure. But I think it's time for a little bit of mulled wine. I've got a gingerbread mulled wine, which I found quite fascinating when I saw it in the shop. I'm gonna pour it in here and just let it just get nice and warm and sip away and just enjoy it. And I've got a bit of cheese as well. I've gone full out today. I've gone full out. But you know, it's Christmas, time to treat yourself. So let's get a nice little snack going. That's good. I'm not really a mulled wine person, but I like gingerbread, so it goes well together. I'm not going to go through it all today, that's for sure. I'm going to take some home for Christmas itself. Merry Christmas. That reminds me, actually, I've got something for the big man himself. Not forgetting something for me as well. Let's hope I've been good. Good night, everyone. I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's currently around 7:30. Had a good sleep last night. Toasty and warm. So warm in fact that I just used my jungle blanket and no sleeping bag. So nice. Slept right through. So what I'm going to do now, get the stove back on and cook a little breakfast. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to have some crumpets this morning and a coffee. I think that's more than enough, especially from all the feasting I had last night. Oh, that's going to be good. I get asked in the comments quite often how they can support the channel and if they can send me anything. I'm going to eventually set up a PO box so you can do that. But what I do have in my description is a Camping with Josh dedicated PayPal account. So if you want to support the channel, you can do on there. And on there, I'll be using those funds for anything to do with travelling for camping, or food and meals and things like that for camping, drinks for camping, or equipment. And if you've got anything in mind that you'd like me to try out when I'm camping, or cook out when I'm camping, let me know, as I'd love to know what you guys would like me to do. So if you want to support me that way, you can. But the main thing, guys, is to subscribe, join the journey with me, and I just appreciate all your support that you give me as it is. It's very humbling to see such a great reach of people who enjoy the outdoors from all around the world. Get messages from Germany and Australia and Norway and all around the UK and further afield. It's brilliant. So thank you for joining the adventure, and thank you for supporting by watching the videos and sharing them. I'm having a great time, and it's just the beginning. Next year, 2024, is going to be awesome. I tell you that now, it's going to be awesome. So stick around, it's going to be a good one. Well, would you look at that? Santa has been, wait a minute. Some chocolate. A Fire Dragon multi-fuel cooker. And some fuel. Well, obviously guys, I'm just having a bit of fun. But these little gifts from Santa, Bushcraft Santa, I will be giving away to one lucky winner. It's just a little sign of appreciation from me to you of how much you guys have done wonders for me, being so kind and supportive. So all you need to do is make sure you're subscribed and comment down below what great adventure you have planned for next year, and I will look through those and I will send this out to one lucky winner, because it will be a lot of fun to use, I'm sure, and a nice little chocolatey treat to enjoy. But it's that time now for me to pack up, and while I pack up, I thought I'll show some of my highlights from this year, and I hope you enjoy.
Help, good happiness.
Storm is coming.
Thunder in the woods. woodland boar. Like and subscribe!
I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Remember to stay wild and stay safe. Peace.